Hi, my name is Rick Crosslin, and I love science. And I like science. Even, you know what I like about science? It helps me understand things about the world. And so, what does a scientist need? I don't have a lab coat. I don't have any chemicals with me. I don't have I don't have any formulas right now. I do have the crazy hair though. What is the one thing a scientist needs? A very curiosity, right?
Yeah.
A scientist has to be curious. One of my favorite books is about asking questions. So today we're going to be asking questions about what's the difference between a weather watch and a weather warning. And this lesson might just save your life, or your parents, or your dog and cat. So yesterday we had a lot of wind. Wind comes when there is high pressure or low pressure air, or hot and cold air. In fact, it was so cold in this part of America that all the air was trying to go into that cold hole. That's why it was windy. And so it wasn't really severe weather, but we're getting ready to have severe weather when seasons change. And where we live in Indiana, there's a saying, if you don't like the weather, wait 30 minutes, it'll change. We have lots of changing weather, which I like. Now, you can learn more about weather if you take a look at like this weather chart, and I bet your teacher can find it. This is either from NASA or from NOAA, and you can learn the different types of clouds or some of the names for clouds. And if you know that there's a certain type of cloud that causes severe weather, you can be smart about weather. Or you can make something like this. This has the different clouds. Go outside, look up through there, turn it this way so you can see the cloud and match the cloud with the picture. And you can be a weather expert. We call a weather scientist a meteorologist. You ever heard the word meteorologist?
Yeah.
That's someone who studies. But I want you to know, I know you've been studying severe weather. Have you guys been studying blizzards?
Yes.
Hurricanes?
Yes.
Typhoons? Tornadoes?
Yes.
Any ice storms?
Yes.
Ice storms are, oh, I hope you don't see an ice storm. We almost had one. What about, here's a severe weather, drought.
Yes.
You know, Indiana is in a drought right now. We're way below our rain. So severe weather, you can be safe if you remember some things about severe weather. And the thing that I want you to do is go home and talk to your parents and have a severe weather plan. What are you going to do in case of this or that? Where are you going to meet? And I'll tell you one thing, of all the severe weather, the one that hurts more people, it's not lightning. People get struck by lightning, which is bad. People get frozen, which is bad. People have tornadoes, which is bad. But the thing that hurts more people is flooding, floods. Because everybody thinks floods, oh, just some water. They walk through it, they drive through it. So you can be a hero. If you're driving somewhere with your mom or dad or your brother or sister, and you see a flooded road or something that's flooded, don't go around. Do you know that this much water going fast can push your whole car right into the river? Yeah. Now also, if you're walking in ditches on the way home and there's been lots of rain, it's kind of fun to splash in the water, right?
Yeah.
But you have to be very careful. What if somebody came and took the sewer cover off and you're walking door-to-door, shunk,
And you don't know how to swim.
and you don't know how to swim. You can't swim if you get sucked down in the sewer. So I'm telling you, of all the severe weather, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to make you smart with science. Okay? If you see floods, don't go around. Okay? Perfect. Now, one other thing that you need to know, and I brought something special here. What's the difference between a weather watch and a weather warning? See the words up there? All right, so if you came home and you saw this on the table, here's a cake box, measuring cup, some baking powder, a big bowl, some sugar. Those are all the ingredients for a cake. But do you have a cake?
No.
No. But you could have, everything's ready for a cake, right?
Yeah.
So when the weatherman or the weatherwoman says to you, there's going to be a thunderstorm watch, that means all the ingredients are ready, but is there a thunderstorm?
No.
So you could probably still go outside, but just remember that there might be a thunderstorm getting ready to be made. All right? Now, what if the weather person says, there is a thunderstorm warning?
That means you can stay home or stay in the basement.
Well, what that means in the weather and science is that there is a thunderstorm close, maybe coming. It's not the ingredients. So you come home and you see all this and you go, maybe someone's going to make a cake. These are the ingredients. This is a watch. But what happens if you come home and you open the door, you smell a cake, you see the dirty cake dishes, what do you think's in the house?
Cake.
A cake. As a matter of fact, that's what a warning is. So this is a severe weather warning cake. So I smell it. It's a cake. It's here. So now I'm not telling you to go out and eat a thunderstorm. You know what I mean? What I'm trying to show you in an analogy. That's a fancy word for comparing something. If you have a warning, a thunderstorm warning, that means there's a cake in the house. That means there's a thunderstorm coming. So know the difference between a watch, which is all the ingredients, and a warning, which means the cake is here. Any questions? Be weather wise. Thanks.